Part 2 of the 6'6" mullet rod that I'm building and shipping down south. I'm building a sister rod to this one, and it's pretty vibrant. It's a bright pink and green, and then I did a dark green dragon scale, and then did like a abstract thread pattern over the top of the dragon scale. But this one, last time I left off, I was just finishing up putting the first coat of epoxy on the dragon scale, and I've already done the guides. I like to use zip ties. I rate way better than surgical tubing or tape. It's just, for me, it's easier, and I use the micro zip ties. That way I can get down to smaller guides. I mean, I'm sure if I'm doing something like an ultralight blank or a really high modulus light steelhead blank or fly rod blank, then it would probably be different when there's really fine tips. But for the most part, I haven't really had any issues with just using the micro zip ties all the way up to the tip top. But yeah, so here's a closer angle. Excuse the blurry, it's really hard to get these things to focus. I actually have another clip coming up soon that is a little bit clearer, but this is kind of how I start it. I overwrap it, and then I take the tag thread and I pull it back, and that way it makes a really clean line, because it's a pain to try to push and pull on this unsanded blank. This blank needs to be really tough because it's basically going to be pulling, 4-pound mullet on the big side, around 5 feet up, because they're dock fishing and the dock's pretty high up. And so, but they also want kind of like a bass rod style, so it needs to be tougher. So with the Delta SJ 706 or 75, it's down in the description. But yeah, here's that closer up the picture and of how I wrap it on. Prepped all the guide feet. You take my flush cut pliers, which also works great for thread. I pop it off, zip it over, and the searching for a zip tie, not a zip tie, but a piece of thread is. I like metallic threads. I find for pull throughs they slip through pretty easy. As far as my pull through thread for finishing off the section, and I know you can use like mono and stuff. I don't like mono. It's stiffer. It leaves more space. But yeah, see, flush cut pliers, it gets right up to it and leaves hardly any tip, and you just varnish over it. Yeah, so that was just, not much more video, but here's me putting the epoxy ramp on the back end, and then I'll do one more coat of epoxy. This is the last coat of epoxy, and this rod's done. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos. There'll be more rods coming up. I just ordered a whole bunch of really cool metallic threads, and I have about 3 to 5 more rods that I'm building, and they're gonna look crazy. So I'll bring you guys along.